the rat race. Everybody's out here chasing the carrot. Everybody's a donkey trying to chase that carrot, trying to climb that ladder, that imaginary ladder that leads to somewhere that they think they want to be, and then they reach there and realize it was all pointless. They're 50 and they can't turn back, and they realize that's life. They spend their whole life, half of their lives, trying to reach that imaginary mountain, only to realize that it wasn't what they want, and they had to suffer their whole life for that. That's the rat race. I don't want to be in the rat race. I believe success can be attained happily. It's not that you don't have to suffer, it's not that you don't have to work for it, but you can do it while enjoying the suffering. I'm not afraid of hard work, I'm not afraid of suffering, but I believe in suffering happily, suffering meaningfully, knowing why you're suffering, why you're doing it for. Is it because you enjoy it? Is it because you enjoy suffering? You gotta ask yourself that question. You gotta figure it out for yourself. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm closer than I was yesterday. That's all I can say. But yeah, you gotta define what success is for you. I don't know if you guys know Luke Belmar. I've been mentioning him a lot in my videos. But you guys should definitely watch him. He's a G, bro. He's a G. He doesn't, I guess he sells you the Capital Club, but he has like a lot of philosophies to him. But anyway, yeah, where was I again? Don't work for money, bro. Don't work for money. Don't be in the rat race. You have to think what success is for you. What is success to you? Is it making a lot of money? Is it being a millionaire, being a billionaire? Why? Why do you want to reach that? One of my goals is to be a millionaire by 21, by next year, October 10th. And yeah, I know, it's a goal, but why do I want to chase that particular goal? Why? Is it out of fear? That's really important. Is it out of fear? Is it out of greed? Is it because I'm scared that people younger than me might make that $1 million? Definitely there's younger people than me making a lot of money, but why do I fear that? Why do I fear being not young enough to earn that money? Why do I have that insecurity? Why? Because it comes from that. And yeah, it's been bothering me, so I had to say it out. Why do I want that $1 million? I'm still trying to figure that out. And I'm sure you guys have one of those questions too. Like, why am I going to school? Or why am I doing this job? It could be anything. But why? Why? Are you acting out of fear or greed? No, I reread Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you guys have this book now, you should just read the first 20, 30 pages. Then you know what I mean. Why are you acting? Why do you want to chase that goal? Why do you want that degree? Why? Who told you to get a degree? Is it because you fear what your parents might say if you dropped out of college? Is that why you're acting on it? Most people act out of fear. Why do they chase money? Why do they chase that carrot every single day? Why do they get up to make money? Why? To chase that carrot. Because they fear that there won't be enough money. That's why they work every single day. Work every single day for that salary. Even though it's little, could be a lot, but even if it's a lot, the emotion of greed takes over, and you buy more things, and you have no shit left. You have no shit left. You're still working for money. You're not having your money work for you. That's how most people think. The salary trap. The salary trap. And yeah, I don't want to fall for that trap. I don't want to fall for it. I probably already fell for it, but I don't want to stay there. I don't want to be at that place. Working for money is never going to make me rich. I gotta have money work for me. And yeah, it's not going to be easy. You gotta use your brain. You gotta use what's between your ears. You gotta use this. And I'm sure everyone watching this has one, but they just don't use it because they consume too much. Like I used to. Used to consume so much Instagram, so much Facebook, so much YouTube. I am still consuming, but I'm more proactive with what I consume now. For example, I highlight like a lot of lines in the book, like here. Just highlight every single thing. And then, if I learn something, I would write it on the page. That's a new way of reading for me now. Like, I need a notebook. So every time I read something that is interesting, I would write it down. And just write what lesson that I find interesting and that I should remember. Or if I could apply it in my life immediately, I would do it. Like, it's one of the Hamza's methods. When he reads a book, and if he thinks of a way of applying that knowledge, he would immediately stop reading the book or watching the video and just apply it in real life and just go for it. And yeah, that's another good way to learn what you read in this book, in these books. Because learning is just not knowing. Learning is knowing and then applying and then repeating. That's how you learn. You don't learn by knowing. And everybody knows, bro. I know one of my friends, he's a bike shop owner. He says, yeah, I know all these stuff. But I don't want to be like, because he's quite older. He's a lot older than me, and I don't want to say like, oh, if you know so much stuff, why don't you do it? Because it would seem like I'm disrespecting him. But yeah, I mean, if you know so much, why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you taking action? Action is the only thing that creates outputs. If you don't act, how can you get the results? If you just keep thinking, I mean, thinking is good. Thinking that good things will come is good. But if you're not doing anything to at least try to get that good thing, it's never going to come. Inputs and outputs, baby. Inputs and outputs. What are you inputting in your life to get that output that you want? What are you inputting? You have to ask yourself that question. What are you inputting? Like for me, I want to be an Olympic triathlete. Am I swimming every single day? Am I running every single day? Am I cycling every single day? Am I trying to think how I can run faster? Am I trying to think how I can swim or bike faster? Am I doing that every single day? I mean, it's a straightforward yes or no. If it's yes, then yeah, you might get closer to that goal. You might. Or you might fail, but whatever. It's not the point. The point is that you keep trying. The point is that you actively progress towards your goals. It's the journey. It's the journey that matters. A lot of people are caught up with the results, about getting the end goal, about getting that Olympic medal, when they don't realize that the dream is now, the present. The present. That's the only thing we have. The suffering, the training right now. Taking this video, that's the present. That's the gift. That's the goal. It's not reaching that end goal that makes you happy. It's the process of reaching that goal that makes you happy. But most people neglect that. Most people just focus on getting that gold medal, getting that gold medal. And most people won't reach it. Most people won't reach it. That's the reality. And some people, the rare ones that do reach it, they reach it and they realize, oh shit, that's it. And then they wake up the next day having like an existential crisis. But I'm sure there are some people that reach that gold medal and say, yeah, my life is happy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know shit. Honestly, I'm preaching all this, saying that, acting like I know what I'm talking about when I really don't. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Makes sense or not, doesn't make sense, doesn't really matter. As long as I'm sharing my thoughts. As long as I'm not afraid of it. As long as I'm not acting out of fear. As long as I'm not acting out of greed. Because most people act out of fear. Most people act out of fear. Ask yourself, honestly, if you're in school, why are you there? Why am I in school? It's because I want to be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a pharmacist or whatever. Is it because you really want to be there? Or is it because of the fear that you might be looked at as a failure if you left college? What is it? Is it a fear? There is an emotion attached to that. Most people let emotions run their lives. Emotions run people's lives. Emotions run people's lives. And I don't want to be one of those people that let emotions control their lives. Because I want to be an autonomous individual. I want to control my emotions. I don't want my emotions to control my life. When emotions come, okay, I'm angry. Okay, I'm frustrated. Okay, I feel it. Now I have two choices. I can react, or I can be proactive about it. If I react, I'll just give in to that emotion and just act and react and do stupid shit. Probably bang this table, flip the table, whatever. That's acting, that's reacting to your emotions. But if you're proactive, you would feel, okay, I'm angry. Well, why am I angry? Why? Why are you angry? Why are you angry, Andrew? Why? I would think. I would use my emotions. I would feel the emotions and say, okay, I feel this. Now think. Use your brain. Why are you feeling this? Thinking is emotionless. Thinking is emotionless. You gotta be objective about it. You gotta be like water. You gotta be like water. You gotta flow. You gotta use your brain. You can't let your emotions run your lives. You can't let your emotions control you. You have control over your emotions. But you just don't know it yet because you've been programmed your entire life to let your emotions run your lives. Because most people, 99% of people, your parents, your family, everybody, they've been programmed to think the same way. They've been programmed to think out of fear. And they do not think rationally. I used to think that most adults, everybody, 99% of people think rationally. But the older I get, the more I realize how irrational people are. Including myself. I'm no saint, bro. But yeah, we let our emotions run our lives. And the first step to solving that is to realize that, yeah, it might be running my life. Emotions might be running my life. And you have to accept that, and you have to change. You have to accept that there is a problem there, and that you can solve it if you try, if you make an effort to. If you make an effort to solve that problem, there's no way you can't solve it. So yeah, stop acting out of fear. Most people in the rat race, they act out of fear. They act because they're afraid that there won't be enough money. But money isn't even real. Money is an illusion. It's an illusion that's been programmed to us since birth, saying that we need money to survive. We do need money to survive, but we can't let it run our lives. We can't let money run our lives. We have to think. We have to use our brain and think. Thinking is a skill. And yeah, I wish I learned this when I was Robert Kiyosaki's age, when he was 9 years old, learning that you don't have to work. The rich people don't work for money. They have money work for them. And the way to do that is by starting a business or investing in a business. And not wasting your money on and not letting the emotion of greed let you waste your money. Even if you have a high paying job, if you have a high salary, you should be saving that money up and thinking how you can use it, how you can invest it, or how you can start a business. You gotta use your brain and think. The salary is the biggest trap in this world. And I'm glad I don't have a salary, man. It's all my job's based on commission, so I get to earn how much I want, I guess. But yeah, I gotta rethink my strategy, man. I gotta use my brain more and think. Cause my goal, I still wanna try for my goal, 1 million by 21 years old. It's gonna be hard. Some might say I'm delusional, but okay, whatever, bro. Doesn't matter, bro. I'm gonna die anyways. Gotta try at least. $1 million by 21, 10th October. The more I say it, the more pressure I give to myself. And the more, I guess in a way, the more suffering I give to myself. Because this desire is the root of all suffering. And the desire to be a millionaire by 21, that is kind of like making me suffer. But I'm trying to figure out a way like how it doesn't have to make me suffer. Because it's all in the brain, bro. It's all in how you interpret it. It's all how you spin, how you change everything. 看你怎样转, how you change, how you spin this brain, how you just be like water, bro. It's like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it's flexible. You have to be like water. Water goes in the cup, you have to become the cup. The teapot, you have to become the teapot. You have to be flexible. You can't be just straight all the way. You can't be steel. You have to be water, or you gotta be flexible. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. There are many ways to the top. Many ways to be a millionaire in the 21. At 21. So, as my friend once said, ideas will always be more than problems. There are more ideas out there than problems. And the idea just hasn't come to fruition yet. You just haven't thought of that idea yet. But you can think of that idea. You can, eventually you will. I'm still trying to get to that space, that place where I can think of the idea that I can make $1 million by 21 years old. How can I do that? I'm thinking. It's not easy. It's a risk. I could be thinking for 10 months and no results will happen. But yeah, that's the risk of it, I guess. If you want something that most people can't have, you gotta do something that most people aren't willing to do. And most people aren't willing to think. Most people are willing to just accept a high salary and just live your lives. And some people are happy with it. Don't get me wrong. They are happy with it. And I respect them. But for me, for my life, I don't know about you guys, but for my life, my soul can't be bought. My soul can't be bought. I just can't think of it. The idea of working for someone just doesn't sit well with me. I'm sorry. It might sound privileged, but I'm just gonna say it now. It just doesn't sit well with me. It just doesn't sit well with my heart. And I have to follow my heart, I guess. As cringy as it may sound. To follow my heart while being logical and professional at the same time. No. It's all a balance, bro. It's all balance. You just gotta be honest, I guess. You just gotta be honest with what you want. But yeah, that's the rat race. But yeah, kind of just went on a topic there. I guess I hope it all comes full circle. But yeah, today's basically just a thought dump, I guess. Just dumping all my thoughts to you guys. Sharing everything I've learned today from reading this book, and just living life, bro. Just living. Enjoy your life. Even if you're poor, even if you're still in school, even if you have no money, enjoy the present, bro. The present is everything you have. The past is gone and it doesn't define you, and the future hasn't happened yet, so don't worry about it. Be in the present. Enjoy this moment. And don't live out of fear or greed. Don't live out of that. Be wary of that. And just live true to who you are. Be honest with what you want. Just live life. Just enjoy it. Because the beautiful thing about life is it's not forever. We are all going to die. Again, I said it. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but we are all going to die one day. How will you choose to be remembered? Will you want to be remembered as a dude that just worked a 9-to-5 job for 20, 30 years? Which is okay, which is fine. I respect that. I respect people that do that. I respect them a lot. But I just couldn't do it. So that's a message to myself. But yeah, that's the rat race. Escape the rat race.